Hey everyone, it's not very often that you get to pick the same lock twice. Or is it the same lock twice? This is a multi-lock Garrison that Pete Restall sent me. And in my last trade, I sent this to Pickme1977. And, well, when Pickme1977 sent me locks back, he sent this one back to me. With a difference. It now has maybe a MT5 Classic core in it, I think, instead of the 7-pin Garrison core. So that definitely changes the state of the situation a little bit. So let's see if I can't get in this one. Let's see, I'm going to have to stick a fat tension wrench in there. There we go. And it's kind of odd. Normally, most of the multi-locks I've picked, I was able to pick from the left-hand side of the keyway with the wrench in the left-hand side. So, might be a little bit different here. I'm just used to running on this side. So let's... Okay, gotta click out of 1. Click out of 3. Click out of 4. Kind of got hung up on one of the inner pins there. Okay, you got a nice click out of 2. These multi-locks are always really fun locks for me to pick. I mean, West Coast Picks just sent me a multi-lock interactive with a whole bunch of spare pins. And, yeah, I picked on it for a little while. Didn't have a whole lot of luck. So, a little bit of a beast of a lock. I'm just feeling around for my next speed bump, and actually I'm getting caught up on pin 3 there. Okay, now I'm caught up on the inner pin of pin 1. Okay, and I just picked the inner pin of pin 1, and it put me into a nice deep false set. So that tells me I've only got a few of the inner pins left, so... And there we go, we're open off of 4. So, another multi-lock bites the dust, and got a little bit more experience on these things. Okay, so it does open quite nicely, and I need a Phillips screwdriver to open this one up. Go ahead and scoot my camera back just a little bit. Okay, I've got a C-clip. Well, it looks like this particular clip remover isn't deep enough. And I don't want to lock this up by accident here, so okay, that one got it pushed off a little bit. Alright, get everything put back up here. I need a medium follower for this lock, so back into my drawer I go. This lock isn't liking that too much, so let's stick a shim in it, shall we? Nope, that's about as far as it wants to go. And I dropped one of the key pins out. Well, we don't have a key. I guess it doesn't matter where they go back in. Except I put that one back in upside down. And I just dumped that pin number 2 right next to it. Alright. Well, I know that's pin number 2. So let me slide it over. This one is, let's just go ahead and call it pin number 3. And this one back here, let's go ahead and call it pin number 5. And I was out of frame for all of that. How wonderful. My apologies. Okay, so let me go ahead and get these key pins arranged. I'm just flipping this gutting all to pieces, aren't I? And I have no idea what that's all about. That just came off the bottom of that key pin. And then I've got another little oddball over here. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this lock, shall we? Hopefully I can do the drivers some justice here, because I totally screwed up on the key pins there. And my tablet is whistling at me like no tomorrow. Okay, I've got another serrated. So these are all serrateds. And oddly enough, I didn't really feel serrations. Okay, so I see what some of my oddness was going on here. Looks like this pin here may have been coming apart a little bit. Maybe. I mean, it kind of looks right. Not 100% sure what's going on there. And I have no idea what's going on with this one. It's a just a master wafer. And I'm not sure which key pin it was on, so heck, let's just go ahead and throw it over here to the land of nowhere. Alright, so here's what these pins look like in this lock, even though I completely screwed up my gutting. Pickme, if you remember the order of these key pins, let me know if you want me to change them. I know we didn't have a key for this one, so yeah. Anyway, here's what we have. I've got all standard inner and outers in the bottom, except for, well, wait a minute. There's another part of a wafer here on top of pin 1. And then I've got all serrateds up top. Oddly enough to note on this lock, the serrated pins, I really didn't notice them. Yeah, it didn't seem like they were serrated to me. I only felt like I got 1 click per pin. So, yeah, every multi-lock's different though, so there we go. But this is a 5-pin classic core, and it had a whole bunch of wafers in it. I'm thinking that maybe I should put this together without the wafers, and after I put this back together, maybe see if it's a little bit more difficult or not. Anyway, guys, that is this lock that Pickme1977 sent me. Pickme, I really appreciate it. It's always fun to pick multi-locks. They're one of my favorite locks to pick nowadays, and I highly appreciate it. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.